All right, guys, what's up, ladies and gents? It is Michael Martin back at you, part 3 today of the 3-part series of what took me from making just a few $100s a month to making, $5, 6, 7, $8,000 a month and growing. And it's just amazing to think back. Since I just talked about money, let me just say results aren't typical. You can check out our income disclaimer at income.takinglifeback.com. We don't like to deal with typical people because most typical people just don't do a lot. So we want to be above that. So guys, I want to share with you part 3. But I just want to share with you also, it's just an amazing thing to be blessed, to actually be blessed, have faith, and then to move in that faith, to walk in that faith, to move forward, to actually take action and make big things happen and continue to do so and helping others along the way. I mean, just to think right now that we were bankrupt just, less than a year ago. We were bankrupt probably 10 to 11 months ago, and to go from bankrupt to closing in, to thinking, not thinking, but knowing that we're about, we're on the verge of having a 5-figure month. So that is just nuts. That's just crazy. But it took work. It took some realizations that I'm sharing with you right now. And so let's get to part 3. So what's part 3? We covered part 1 and part 2. One was, you've got to learn to be a producer versus trying to hatch eggs. You're not going to be able to sit on eggs and hatch them and have big things happen if you don't have any eggs. So you actually got to go out and produce. You've got to learn how to produce before you can actually work your team and leverage your team. So that was the biggie. You can check these out too. Just go back to the last 2 blog posts. They're right there, part 1, part 2. This is part 3. And then part 2 was a touchy subject for some people, because I talked about selling. I talked about, that we're actually out. We have to sell. You have to sell products to make money. When you can get over that hump that you're gonna have to sell stuff, things start to happen. So and if you can't, we can help you with that. So go check that one out too. Some just real truth. See, that's what I'm bringing to you. Is just delivering truth, and that's gonna push me into part 3. Because it's real cliche. You always hear this all the time. And guys, I hate this lighting. And it is just a nasty, gloomy day outside here in Georgia. So I'm just having to bear with whatever lighting I could get. Usually I have great lighting. So it's just all the sun comes in. But there's no sun today. So anyway, so it's pretty cliche. You hear this a lot. You'll be like, Michael, I've heard that a million times. And the first part of it you have. The other part of it, the third little piece of it, you've always heard being in the right place at the right time is where you've got to be. You hear that used so many times, so loosely. It's true, but 95% of the time, it's not really the right place. It's not really the right time. Or it is, but the third one's missing. And what it is missing is the right place at the right time with the right people. Okay? Did you hear that? The right place at the right time with the right people. Because I've been taught here over the past year, the biggest shortcut to success is getting around the right people. It's getting around the people that have what you want, that you're striving to be after, or striving to be like, because they actually have what you want. They've achieved either like an income level or achieved a lifestyle that you're going after, and it's not about the money, guys. I hope you understand that. It's what the money can get you, and how many people you can help with that. I mean, it just really boils down to what you want to do with things. I mean, people say the money is the root of all evil. No, people are the root of all evil. People are what can make money do good things and do bad things. Big churches need money. I'm going to Africa in April. I need money. I need to make some big money for that to go. It's not going to happen on its own, but got to take action. You can't just live off faith alone. You've got to take action as well, whether you're a Christian or whatever. Either way, action's action. So anyway, back off my tangent. Getting around the right people at the right time in the right place. I said that completely backwards. Is key. It is so key. It has propelled me to success here. And what's cool about it is this. And how do I say the right people? Well, it's cool because I locked arms with people that they're leading the way. They're completely leading the way. And I model after them, but they're growing alongside of me. Like even the leaders, even the top leaders, the co-founders, I've watched them develop as they go. I've watched them grow. Our leaders are not people who sit around on a pedestal telling you to do all this crazy stuff that they did back in 1973 to build their business, and it doesn't work anymore. But they don't care because they're all about just keeping you running that quick little rat race of getting your little friends and family, because that keeps pumping their residuals because they have teams of thousands and thousands of people. So that's the difference. We're here with the right place at the right time with the right people, because people are here locked arms growing together. And to me, that's huge, because we teach people exactly what we're doing. I've been taught exactly what they're doing above me. And you know what? It works. It actually works. You know why it works? Because we're all doing it. Like I said, it's not somebody sitting up top teaching you stuff that they're not doing. So to me, that is key. And it's just as simple as that. The right place at the right time with the right people. So guys, I'm going to wrap up with that because it is dark in here. And that is the simplicity of the third part. It's probably the most important part. It is the most important part, because it's hard to make the other two things work without that, without being at the right place at the right time with the right people. But I'm going to come back tomorrow. I'm going to come back tomorrow with something big, and it's going to be in the morning. So I need you to watch your email. If you're on my list, watch your email probably around between 10 and 11 tomorrow morning. So you can watch it around lunchtime. If you're working a 9 to 5, you can check it out on your lunch break. And then if you're not on my email list and you're just checking this out through my blog, just click the link, click one of the banners, and just put your email in. You'll get some updates on what we've got going on as well, but you will definitely get the email with the special installment I'm going to do tomorrow, because you have the opportunity, big time, to be in the right place at the right time with the right people. You get to get overselling and learn that it's okay if you're trying to go through that. And then we're going to show you how you can become a massive, massive producer. When I say a massive producer, I mean somebody who, like me, went from doing, maybe 2 or 3 people a month into, my business going, yeah, I'm a rock star, and that's what they told you, were doing great, to actually going and, I think over 110 people right now in under 11 months. So, and I don't know what that average is, but it's a lot better than that 2 or 3 people a month. So I'm going to show you how you can become a massive producer. You can get over your fear of selling, and you can just be in the right place at the right time with the right people. I'm going to tie all these things together and just put something on a nice silver platter with a nice little bow on it for you tomorrow morning between 10 and 11 o'clock. So guys, have a wonderful day. Thank you for being on my email list if you are, and if not, thank you for just being on this blog. I really appreciate it. I believe that you can do anything you want to do if you just put your mind to it. So guys, we will see you tomorrow, and guys, see you on the next one. Peace.